Peace and love, peace and love. This is Yari, and this video today is about Jupiter going back direct. This is about the Mercury in Virgo, and we're going to touch a little bit into that new moon in Leo that took place recently. So with that new moon in Leo, that was all about a new fresh chapter in our lives, okay? And I always call it like a new 6-month lease with the universe when it comes to our gifts, when it comes to our confidence, and when it comes to the things and people that we attract into our life. And so that new moon was telling us to start over. All right, and that new moon was giving us a reset button about how we go about things, what we have going on inside us, and or what our magnet looks like, okay, and who and what we're attracting into our space. Anytime we're dealing with drama, anytime we're dealing with some type of aggression, frustration, or things that bring down our vibration, we have to think about who's around us. We have to think about our environment and what we're looking out at. And a lot of times that will explain our shadow work and the things we need to take care of as far as what's keeping us from our best life. And so that new moon in Leo, all right, was a new set of rules when it came to your life, when it came to what made you happy, when it came to the way you express yourself. All of those things, the universe was showing you different things about what was taken away from people and things, and also what was adding to. And so Leo is a sign that multiplies, okay? So as it multiplies, it gets bigger, and everything that it does, that energy of Leo inspires people and just really increases energy in a lot of different places. And so that new moon was telling us where we needed to increase energy, anything that discouraged us on those days. But it was also showing us the right temperature that we were at, the good things that took place on those days, the right people we were around, and everything that sets the tone for us being our best self. All right, so moving forward now, Jupiter going direct. Jupiter is back direct now. So what that means is our abundance, our bliss, or I call it our spiritual credit card, should be working in our favor now. When it was going retrograde, it was like declining. So I would say the things that we normally work for, or the things that naturally just work in our favor, seemed like or appeared like there was a holdup. It seemed like the universe was holding up and holding the bag when it came to our happiness, but there were just a lot of adjustments that needed to be made. And so when Jupiter was retrograded, it went back into Pisces a little bit, which made us analyze a whole lot of things, and it also helped us to really realize some truths about some things. And so people and things that are in our space that were clogging up, areas in our life where we needed to really get closer to the divine and get closer to our purpose, we were easier to see those people and things that were a distraction. Now that it's back direct, and now that Jupiter is back in Aquarius, all right, we're aligning us with the people who are part of our purpose, these opportunities, this bliss, these miracles that these people can bring. And that's why this sun being in Leo, it increases our confidence, it increases our power, it increases the magnitude of our magnet, as I was speaking of before, about people and things just coming into our space naturally, without a lot of effort, without a whole lot of work. And it's not that Leo doesn't do the work, but Leo is so powerful within itself. They just attract. People will just come to them. So think about the lion. Think about a lion at the zoo. Think about the lion in the jungle. Whether it's captured or whether it's free, a lion is still going to catch your attention, okay? And so that's what the universe was telling us to do with that Jupiter retrograde. And now that it's back direct, it's really going to just push us forward in a whole lot of areas. And so shaking hands and kissing babies, like I always say, connecting with people, getting to know people, switching up your platform, changing up whatever you need to when it comes to branding, when it comes to things you want to do. You want to shake new hands, all right? You want to connect to different people, because that's where the opportunities are. All right, you want to play musical chairs when it comes to your relationships, and you want to always have the right people in the right place in the right season in your life. All right, and I always say that because sometimes there are still good people in your space, but this is not the season for what they provide. And you want to be able to align yourself with the right people, right place, right time, as far as what the universe has provided and what the universe has promised, okay, by the end of these transits. Mercury in Virgo, okay? Mercury's in Virgo now, and it makes us very, very sharp when it comes to our intellect. So being able to really pick up the details and the small stuff and things that really seem minute to other people is going to really be able to come into focus now, okay? And it's going to show you a lot about our health. It's going to show you a lot about your diet. It's going to show you a lot about the things you need to read and information you might need to take in when it comes to your business, when it comes to your body, when it comes to your connections, when it comes to your money. Virgo is definitely telling you to take the speed limit, okay, and look at the signs when it comes to different things happening. You want to catch a sign early, especially when it goes back to your health. A ache, a pain, any type of discomfort, you want to get those things looked at as soon as possible so they don't manifest into something bigger later. Spiritually first, okay, you want to make sure that you're good on your chakras, okay? So Virgo has a lot to do with your solar plexus chakra and your root chakra. You want to be grounded, you want to be healthy, you want to be strong, you want to make sure that your money and all of your materials are in order and organized. But then at your solar plexus, you want to have a desire to serve other people, do for other people, because you are organized, because you are already on point for yourself. It makes it easier for you to be on point for somebody else. It makes it easier for you to be reliable, prompt, and on time when it comes to a job and anywhere else in your life where it gives you good points, okay? And it's easier to be that Virgo energy and higher self. Mercury and Virgo is a beautiful time for us all to really look at, I would say, the small stuff. Also on the other end, your relationships with people. Things that you let slide before and may not slide now, and they should not slide now. The universe has handed you some very sharp glasses. I always call Mercury your spiritual glasses because it helps you see very, very clear. Okay? And so things that seem like very small or something that seemed very dismissive before, it's not something you want to dismiss now. You want to trust your inside parts. You want to trust what the divine is telling you, and you want to be able to measure it with that Mercury. Okay? You want to be able to take out your measuring tape and your ruler to measure, all right, and get the facts off of what you felt. Okay, and so your third eye chakra and your crown chakra is going to be popping a lot with this Mercury in Virgo. Let it happen. Okay, your intellect is there, but trust spirit first, and the spirit will tell you when you need to use your intellect. Spirit will lead you to a situation where you need to add things up, but trust your breathing, trust your breath, trust your stomach first in every situation. Okay. All of this because Sun is about to go into Virgo, so it's going to help things in an even better way. A lot of people are going to be just very, very scheduled, when it comes to their life. A lot of people is going to be able to really be able to get things done. You're just going to feel an energy just push you in directions that's going to help you just really solidify things like never before. So even if you're typically lazy, which could put you in lower self of Virgo, this will be a time where you are not. This will be a time where you, like I said, are going to feel a surge of energy. The universe is going to push you to do things, chop things up, do what you have to do. And like I say, the signs of caution and the signs towards your bliss are there. You have to pay attention. So making sure that you're tuning in and getting plenty of rest will have you prepared when you go out. There has to be an equal distribution of energy towards everything so you can get things done with that Mercury and Virgo. I'm spending the most time talking about that because that's going to be there in time for you to clear things up wherever things were amiss, especially with that Jupiter retrograde. And so Mercury is going to come and clean things up, and it's going to hand you off to Jupiter, where Jupiter works in your favor, all right, when you do what you're supposed to do in Virgo. And so, like I say, the Sun is still in Leo right now, still continue to be that superstar, and still continue to look out for those opportunities. But then when the Sun goes to Virgo, we're going to have to look down, we're going to have to process and really look at, and I would say magnify what we have now and what we're looking at. So when it comes to relationships, when it comes to your job, when it comes to your business, your children, your home, your health, things that, like I said, have been flying past you and, were very small, you have time to really put it under the microscope, I would say, and really tear things down and break them apart so you can figure out how to put them back together. Peace and love, you guys. Enjoy your day. Reach out to me for your birthday sessions. If you're a Leo, I'm still available. And soon to be, it will be for the Virgos. Virgos, reach out to me. You can go ahead and start booking now. It will be Virgo season in the next week or so. Peace and love, you guys, and enjoy your day.